What up, YouTube? It's Fornix here. You know, give me a minute. I'm just hold on. I'm going insane here. Okay, so I did lay that down. Alright. This video is for a reply from one of the guys who sent it to me. Snoopy.com. Here's why I say that Camel is a good starter. If you're a smoker, if you're a non-smoker, and you're just getting into dip or snooze here. This comes back from when I used to start dip, for instance, like Grizzly. I wanted to do a video so you know that I heard what you said. It's sweet, yes. It's not a good tobacco, yes. Those topics on Camel Snooze, yeah, they're right. I smoked when I was 13. I only started dipping Grizzly, Copenhagen, and Longhorn about 14 or 15. What up, brother? So, right now I'm doing this kind of a reply to this guy named Snoopy.com. He does Camel Snooze. He replied to me. His words were accurate. It is sweet. It's bad tobacco. Has a few things like that. I took his words to a little bit too thought patterning. Like I always do, as you know. I take every word to a higher extent. I wanted to do some research for myself. So I went out and bought some General Mint. Something that I haven't let you try. I'll let you use this, but this one no. So I tried both of them, and they have the same exact flavor. This one is still the same sweetness as Camel Snooze. The only difference is portion. So like I was saying before, I'm glad that you're watching this, Howard. Hope to see you out on work on Monday. But this is for that Snoopy.com guy on YouTube. Not to sound rude or anything. I've dipped since I was 13. I've smoked since I was... No, I've dipped since I was 14. I've smoked since I was 13. When I first started on dip, and you did say that it wasn't good tobacco and all that stuff. Dip, and when I first started on, on snooze, I did General's Wintergreen. It burned like hell because I never used my upper lip. That was my first snooze. It burned. Same with Grizzly. I had saved my upper rider to try Camel. That's why I made that whole review. It didn't burn. It didn't burn as bad. The sweetness took away the taste. So if you're a smoker and you are going to start going into a dip or a snooze, go with Camel. Start with Camel. Work your way. That's why I say this is a better starter. It might be not as good tobacco, not as good nicotine level, not as good Yeah, because it's sweet, but at least it will get your gums ready for the burn of a better one. And when Snoopy.com, that's his YouTube channel. So after y'all watch this, check him out because he does snooze, and I even think I saw a dip in his video. Kind of curious why, but I've been so I wanted to see what was the difference between these two companies. So I've got General Sweet, original Swedish snus versus the Camel snus flop or frost. Good. They do have those same warning labels. The only difference is General puts the ingredients on the back. This one does not have ingredients. We aren't going to talk anymore about that one. This is their mint. I've tried their wintergreen. The mint is the exact same. The only difference is the color of their pouches. Mint is a lot whiter. Their regular, this one, the mint, or I like to call this the frost, is definitely a lot browner, more tobacco smell. The smell, this is a portion size. It's a little less than what Camel. And I'll show you Camel. These are the regular pouches for Camel. This versus that. Let me flip them up so that y'all can definitely tell the difference here. This is a regular pouch for Camel. Alright. So these are regular pouches. These are regular pouches. I can feel a difference when I fluff it up a little. In my gum, I can feel a difference. General has more. Even though that the pouches on here might have filler. It might not be good tobacco. Let me tell you, if you're so used to dipping, pasteurized versus what I like to call the cured, there's really a big difference. Pasteurized is going to be that saltier, a little bit more earthy tone. Whereas your cured, like with all dips, there's only one company that pasteurizes their dip. And that is Longhorn. Pasteurized is a key word there. Can't Grizzly, Copenhagen, they cure their dip. This is the difference between a pasteurized and a cured snus. Pasteurized, they don't have a problem showing you the ingredients list, which I'm grateful for. But if you're dipping or snoozing, as a lot of people have refrained from telling me, I prefer, since I first started, I would have preferred this one to start off with. Camel. This one, it was a little bit harsher to my gum. And y'all know me, and y'all have probably seen most of my videos. I have, a whole line of different dips, things that I've tortured my lower jaw with. I put this one, because it's used to that torture, this one on there, and it's a weak burn. Real weak. This one still has a full burn. That is one key way I state that this should be, if you're going to get into non-smoking products, go with Camel. That's why I say it's a good beginner. It might not be the best tobacco, but not be the highest nicotine. But if you look at the difference, yes, General might be a little cheaper. But I prefer less burning, more enjoying. Then I'll move into this after my gum gets used to it. I'm not a portion guy. I'm a long cut guy. I don't like portions. And portions being bags, I call them, or little tiny portion bags. And that's where a lot of people get off in telling me, oh, but they're the same thing. One bag has just, let me see if I can't compact it so y'all can actually see why I say I prefer loose or long cut. See, you only get an inch of bag that's not. Let me grab one that's not packed so y'all can see, or one that's fully packed just straight from the factory. There we go. There. See that empty space? Portion. This is a portion. You have about maybe an inch, maybe a centimeter of portion that's not in there. They portioned it. I'm not a big portion fan. I prefer a long cut where it's loose and you can create your own portion. So if Camel or General started doing loose and gave you a little bit bigger bags or the same bags that you can fill yourself and seal yourself, yeah, I would go for that. But as these come, that is your portion. That's empty space. When I buy a long cut, my pinches are bigger than these little guys. For even, and I'm going to state what Snoopy.com said. It's not good tobacco. It's sweet, that stuff. General, I mean, it's good. It's original Swedish snus. But I still have to get the same effect as a long cut. Hold on. I literally would have to do 5 bags or portions to get the same amount as I do with long cut Grizzly, long cut Copenhagen, long cut Longhorn. Literally that. And snus is not a cheaper alternative. Longhorn, I pay about maybe $1.95 for a can, a Longhorn, long cut. $3.75 can of snus. I don't use coupons, so I'm giving you the accurate price without coupons. $4. Taking consideration I do 5 at a time. So 5, 10, 15. I get 3 uses out of 1 can of this, Camel, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, well, 20, and then I have 4 left over out of this. So that's 4, maybe pushing 5 uses out of it. Whereas, say, a can of Longhorn, long cut, I get maybe a week's worth out of 1 can. Out of a pack of cigarettes, And here comes the kicker for you. Cigarettes. Edgefield 100s. Y'all know that's one cigarette I smoke a lot of. Here's your Edgefields right here. There's more cigarettes in an Edgefield box than there are in a can of Camel, which are 15 pouches in here. That right there is only 3 uses. Right here, yeah, you might get 24, maybe 2 extra from a cigarette box, but Newports, no, not Newports, L&M's and Mavericks, they cost the same amount as this. Let me ask y'all something. As long as I've been dipping, smoking, I've tried to find the cheapest. Like all of y'all know, if y'all watch all my videos, I do try to find y'all the cheapest products, and I'll state them in my videos. Out of both of these products, yeah, cheaper. It's going to be cheaper product, cheaper tobacco, lower nicotine, of course. But yeah, I'm not going to be paying, which I did for this, which is going to be the $4 even for a can of this. And that's no coupons, because I choose not to use coupons. I have coupons for Longhorn, Grizzly, and Copenhagen, but I don't use those. I do have them though. I've used them maybe once, but I gave some of those to my friends. I'll buy these for the price that they are. I'm not rich. I make $8 an hour. But let me tell you something. When a guy who has a really established channel says that a product is not good, all those things, why freaking have it in your back of your video? Unless you're sponsored. That's the only reason. You're getting paid. I have that Newport banner up because I don't have anything else to replace that dang thing. I don't smoke Newports anymore. I don't have anything behind me that's, sponsored. I'm not sponsored because I don't want to have the pressure of, even though I say that this is a cheap product, without, the tobacco is, not good quality, and it's too sweet. I don't want people thinking, he's lying because he has a whole thing of it right behind him. A little refrigerator full of it. So Snoopy.com, I get it. You want to be sponsored. But when another YouTube comes in and says, this is a good beginner, because it is. It doesn't burn as harsh as all the others. This is the first one I've actually found that does not burn. The burn is what deters people back to cigarettes. You might be used to, snooze, dip, cigarettes. But a smoker puts one of these suckers in, because I know 2 of my friends, one who was just in here, they popped one of this in. He didn't leave his in that long because of burn. He didn't pop one of these. He popped one of these, but wintergreen. He said it burned like hell. Yeah, it burns like hell. All dip does. All snooze does. The only one I have found personally is Camel. So I'm making this video to tell, not just Snoopy, but all these YouTubers If you're going to trash talk a product, don't have a big ass thing behind you in your videos of that product then. If you're going to trash talk. Because, like I said, this is a good dip for beginners. I like it. I also like this. I also like Longhorn. I also like Grizzly. I also like Edgefields. But you know what? I wanted to quit smoking. Because I watched one of your videos, Snoopy.com. And I saw you were the only one actually that reviewed this. Original Swedish Snus General Snuff Wintergreen. Right here. This product. I wanted to try something different because you said it was a little bit healthier option versus dip or cigarettes. So I wanted to try it. Maybe it would have helped me quit smoking, which it has done, like I thought it would. But maybe it's not the point of, oh, it's not a good beginner. Because it is. For somebody who smokes a lot and hasn't tried dipping or snus. So next time you make comments like, oh, it's not a good beginner or anything, maybe you should look behind you before you make a video. Because I hate when people contradict themselves. I'm not saying trash about Newports. Newports are expensive. Doesn't mean I'm gonna say that they're bad tobacco or any of that. They aren't. Actually, they're good cigarette. They're just expensive. Edgefields. They might be cheap, might not be a good tobacco, but still, they're okay in my book. But when you look at it, yeah, people have said Longhorn is a trashy dip. It's a cheap dip. I look at money wise. What's going to save people money? Not what, oh, might be a good quality product. Longhorn gets bad reps. They say it's not the best quality. If anything in this world was the best quality, it'd be a boring world. I bet the car you drive isn't the best quality. The house, best quality. Food that you eat, best quality. So why look at anything with best quality? I mean, if you're gonna dip or snooze, it doesn't matter what it is or how much nicotine it is. If you're looking to quit a habit, do whatever you can to quit. So I'm calling him out on that. Because until he removes his background of this company, dude, you can't trash talk a product that you have a whole refrigerator behind you sitting on a dang table or floor. And now I'm trash talking you because you contradicted yourself. This right here is an okay product. Obviously, because you have a big refrigerator behind you in your video. You have General behind you in your video. There's the problem with your comment that I have. How can you contradict your own video when it's seen right there in the back? Yeah, it might be, not the best quality. But looking at money-wise, it's a pretty good bargain to quitting cigarettes. But like I say in all my videos, I am for Nick. And this was a reply from a viewer that I had. of Snoobie.com. For next, signing out. Love y'all. See you on the next video.